She was going to do that with me at the fundraiser. And it came time to do the song, and I'm looking around. Well, they had a water slide at the fundraiser, and she's like, oh, she got left me. She's up on top of it. But thank you so much for doing that. You did a great job. Oh, where are we at? I've really let y'all off real easy today. I hope you know that. Like, most of the time, just sitting around and not paying, not that y'all aren't paying attention, but not participating. I usually don't stand for that at all. So when I get ready to close, y'all gonna have to help me out with at least one song. Yeah. That way I'll feel some love. How y'all doing over there? Come on over. I think man, God is so good. He absolutely blows my mind the way He can take situations and just life and turn it into something beautiful. The scripture says he makes beauty from ashes. Y'all ever seen a pile of ashes? Any smokers in the crowd? Of course, no one's going to admit that today. Just checking. Christians be like, no. And then they're out behind the things. I know how it is. Been there, it's all right. No judgment. So he makes beauty from ashes, which means he takes nothing, or even worse than nothing. He takes bad, ugly, nasty, abused, a crooked, drug-smoking cop, and makes something beautiful out of it.
Thank you, Lord.
That's good news to me.
Yeah.
I was reading today. I'll tell a quick story. I'll do one more song, and then it's all y'all's. I hope it's quick. I'm going to tell a story, and then I'll do one more song. So, the day before the fundraiser, I was at an event, which was really cool. A couple hundred kids out in the park, very similar to this one. And they had a minister come in from Australia, of all places. He's doing a revival tour through I saw today he's in Las Vegas. So the guy's making his rounds, right? But he comes, he's praying for people at the end, and they want someone to come up and do another song. So of course I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And I went up there. Before I got on stage, he starts speaking to me, and he's telling me things about the style of my music that he believes the Lord wants me to continue on and stay with old school and this and that. But he brings to my attention the story of Gideon. Anybody familiar with the story of Gideon? I know you are. Anybody not familiar? It's okay to be not familiar. You have to learn one day. So Gideon, we always hear Gideon's name and then hear man of valor, mighty man, the guy that conquered the Midianites, who were some pretty rough people. But in reality, Gideon was a lot more like us than heroic. And he also catches a bad rap, right? Everyone's like, oh, Gideon he had no courage, whatever. You take a couple thousand people, and there was way more than that, but you put a couple thousand soldiers right out there, I guarantee you there ain't going to be more than one or two of us standing here ready to fight. Everybody's going to scatter like cockroaches. That's how it goes. That's all Gideon was doing, was what everyone else would do, right? He's hiding out, and an angel comes to him, and long story short, God uses him and 300 men to conquer the Midianites and some of the Amalekites, and they were horrible, mean people, right? So the guy's telling me that he sees our ministry being similar to Gideon and the 300. We're going to face some battles along the way that seem over our head, bigger than we are, stronger than we are, kind of thing, but to press on. Oddly enough, the week prior to that, we're in a service at our church at Life in Angleton, and we're allowing God to give us new names. We're taking things like ugly and stupid and dumb and all that, and giving that to Jesus and letting Him give us a name. Well, oddly enough, the name that I wrote down, it's in my Bible over there, is Spartan. Spartan 300, Gideon 300, similar story, all that. I completely lost my train of thought. God will use things that seem so small to everyone else, if you'll watch for them, he'll use things that seem so small to everyone else to encourage you and build you up and send you out and let you fight battles that you never thought were possible. If you want to and if you're watching, right? I want to. I look at the state of affairs right now in our country, and it's very difficult to have a positive outlook without the Lord. It's real easy to get cynical and angry and hateful. Real easy to get afraid. But we're not called to any of that. We're called to be that mighty man of valor, and through Christ we can certainly do that. So that brings me to the song that we're about to do, and I think it is number, I think it's 6. I'm going to see if this is it and get him to pause it, and can y'all please help me with one song? Please. I'll be nice the rest of the day if y'all help me with one song. While this is queuing it up, it's actually the one before that, so it'll be fine.